I received a phone call from a Amish family who has several children, and they bought this house. It's a double wide trailer, and they have been living there for about the last 7 or 8 months. And their kids have, all of them have been constantly sick. They have a little tiny one that has been in the hospital over and over and over again. And they wanted to ask, do they have a mold problem or an indoor air quality problem? And if so, what do they do? And they actually want to have a go, no-go decision about whether or not to let the property go. I just finished the assessment, and there's a lot to talk about because Amish folks in particular, they don't have inspections of properties like other folks do. They don't have a home inspector go in. Maybe they'll have a builder go in, but they don't hire anyone like me to go in and look at the property before they buy it. And they financed the purchase, and even the bank didn't require any kind of an inspection. I go into the living room, and it's a steel ceiling, like corrugated steel. I've done 7,000 houses. I've never seen a ceiling made of steel. Initially you have this knee-jerk reaction that they're hiding something. They put it up there for a reason. And one area that does not have steel, there's a large bullseye of water that has been coming in through the ceiling because of nail head leakage or something like that. And there's a lot of mold growth on the drywall. So every sink in the house was leaking. Every time you turn on a water faucet and you look underneath the cabinet, and it's really nasty. The kitchen cabinet, true honest to gosh stachybotrys, and not a small amount. I mean, it covered the back of the unit, the lower cabinet. It was everywhere. When you find a toxigenic mold like that, it's been there for a long, long time. It's been wet for a long, long time. You have to treat that far more seriously than normal mold remediation, because that's a toxigenic fellow. That'll make your brain kind of fuzzy permanently. Every sink was leaking. The toilets, the wax rings on all the toilets had been leaking, and the floors were soft. You walk along anywhere and the floor is soft. You go into the laundry room that's connected to the side of the trailer, and you can see where there's termite damage all the way down the side. You go underneath the crawl space. There's no vapor barrier. There's a steel skirt all the way around, little tiny vents to allow some of the moisture to get out. The insulation is falling down. She asked me, should we let the house go? And I said, you don't have enough information. I mean, what I've done here is just visual, but really you need to pull the furniture out of the house, take up all the flooring so you can see what you can see. We don't know why all these floors are so soft. Is there a problem that we can't see? Nobody's got x-ray vision. The lower kitchen cabinet's got to come out. The steel ceiling's got to come down. I mean, you got to get underneath the crawl space, pull all the insulation down, and gut it out of all the crappy construction contents that somebody threw in there. And you got to look to see what is going on. And then you can say, all right, I need to repair this, I need to fix this, I need to do this, and start getting a shopping list, and then decide it's going to take this much money and this much of my time. And then you tally it all up, and then you say, is it worth letting the house go or keeping it? So that's where we kind of left it. They're going to do some exploratory investigation. If they want to do all the initial superficial removal, and then have me come back in and do a more, at least then I can see what's going on. Help them with that decision. I'm happy to. But anyway, just realize when you go into an assessment like that, they're asking questions like this. Recognize that you need to do more than what's available at the time to gather the information so that you can help them make decisions. Right now, we don't know enough to make a judgment call like that. They got to do some demolition removal.